Drinking out of my hearsay cup this evening. Yes, I have Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow in the hearsay cup. I bought it. I don't remember where or when. I bought it last year sometime. So I've been drinking out of it for quite some time. Hello, Brenda Ray. Hello. It's Wednesday, everyone. How has your Wednesday been going? Hi, Dan. How are you? Okay, so we are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And we are on TikTok, I believe. And Jimmy's phone is ringing because he obviously has a phone that rings like a duck. Yeah, it sounds like a duck. Hey, Juanita, how are you? Hey, Mike, how are you? Hey, Nikki, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Do not remind again today. I don't know what that was. Do not remind me again today of whatever it was. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Becca. Thank you so much. Hello. Hey, Trace. How are you? So it is Water Wednesday, and it is, in fact, the last day of May, as you may be aware. It is the last day of Mental Health Awareness Month. So I want to make sure that everybody is aware of the fact that if this is something that you are struggling with, there is no shame in that whatsoever. So many of us, including myself, struggle with this thing. So if this is something that you are struggling with, then I would encourage you to reach out to someone and get some help. And if you have no one to reach out to, you have me because, I'm here too. So I can get you in touch with whoever it is that you need to get in touch with in your area. And so you can go ahead and private message me either right now or, at the end of the program or whatever like that. So I just want to let you know that is there. Hey, Dosha, how are you? And I want to let you know it's available to you. So before we get into anything, it is a Wednesday night. It is Water Wednesday. And so we are going to be drinking our water tonight. So please be sure that every time you take a sip of water tonight, that you smile, because if you do that, you're going to find out that by the end of the evening, not only are you going to be hydrated, you're going to feel a lot better about everything, because muscle memory will make you smile. And if you don't believe me, and make you feel better. If you don't believe me, ask Elle Woods, because she says endorphins will make you happy. Minnie is crying because I think that somebody drove around outside. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hey, Trisha. Okay, I'm on all 3 platforms right now. So I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and I can't bring anybody on because it gets way too confusing. Hi, Kyle. How are you? Hey, Brandy. How are you? Okay. So really quickly, I want to say happy birthday to a couple people. Hey, Leanne. How are you? I want to say happy birthday to Krista McIntyre. It is your birthday today. Somebody sent in your birthday. Hey, Petra. Somebody sent in your birthday into my Monica's Open House and Gmail. So if you have a birthday that you want to hear on here, please do the same thing that Krista's friends did and go ahead and send it in. And I'll be sure and mention happy birthday on Wednesday evening. It's MonicasOpenHouse@gmail.com. Krista, again, Krista McIntyre, it is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Dana Ray, it's also your birthday. Linda Jackman, happy birthday, Linda. Scott Bartholow, he is Jimmy's cousin, so happy birthday to you. Colleen, Solly, Allison, Lizzie, that is a friend of ours. Aaron Goodwin is my baby cousin, so happy birthday to you. No matter what, I will always be older than you, so congratulations on that. Lauren Roach is 24 years old, and she is living in New York. She is living my dream. She graduated from NYU, and who spoke at her commencement speech? Taylor Swift did. Taylor Swift spoke at her commencement speech. So, Lauren Roach, happy birthday. You are 24 and living my dream. Congratulations. We're going to say happy birthday to Hannah Brianna. She is a friend of mine that used to work with me in real estate. Desmond Brown, Darlene. I'm going to mess up your last name, Darlene, and I am just so sorry. It is Darlene Butteretic. But Darlene, happy birthday. I'm so happy that it's your birthday. It's your own little private holiday. Colleen, how are you? It's your little private holiday, and I'm so happy for you. A little holiday, I guess, your little private, whatever. It is Jill Deckman's birthday today. It is Sherry's birthday today. Greg Steele, Elizabeth Pitta. I know. Did you think I was going to forget you? I was going to forget you, Elizabeth. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I wanted to actually say happy birthday earlier today, but I didn't want to let you know that I knew it was your birthday. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to you. So there you go, my dear. Sarah Carlo, it is your birthday as well. Scott Davidson, my dog's like over there. And then later on in the week, it is Elizabeth Thomas's birthday. Happy birthday, Liz. Lindsay Flowers, who is Jimmy's cousin's wife's daughter. So she's like the step cousin, but not like in a Cinderella kind of way. We love her. So we keep her. So happy birthday to Lindsay coming up in the week. Sarah Lake, Chuck Schubert, Kim Denny, Scott Davidson, who I said earlier, Mike Netzel, and Vicky Beckman. Happy birthday to you all later on in the week. Congratulations. You are, getting 1 year older, and hopefully you're not getting deeper in debt, as the song goes. I also want to give a big shout out to Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood turns 1 year older today. So he's like 145. Marilyn Monroe, it is her birthday today. It's also Joe Namath's birthday today. I don't know how old he is. And actually on the opposite end of the spectrum, it's also the day that Helen Keller passed away. So we've got that too. I got to let Minnie out. Hold on 1 second. All right. Woo! All right, Minnie, go, go, go. You better go, not just here you go, pretty girl. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, somebody drove by or something. It was just fun. Hello from Newfoundland. How are you? And Jennifer, how are things up in Newfoundland? I was not sure what time it was. I'll be honest. I got somebody sent me a map, and whoever it was, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just was like, I just didn't know what time it was in Canada. Now I'm a little lost. I don't know where Quebec is, and I don't know where Ontario is, and I'm a little scared. I know that the Yukon has a particular time, which is always apparently the same as Pacific, but then I just got flustered. So I just didn't do Canada's time. I figured, you know what? If you want to watch from Canada, you can look it up because you'll know, right? You'll know. Anyway, the Great Yukon is always in Pacific time. So speaking of Joe Namath, he was born right here in Pennsylvania today, like I said, and he is from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Yeah, isn't that funny? In Scotland, it is 12:10 a.m. Yes, I know what time it is in Scotland and in London. I know what time it is in Tokyo, Dubai, and Sydney, Australia. But I don't know. What just happened? Did I just like become much brighter? I think something happened. Whatever it is, I think I like it. I think it's much brighter. Anyway, I can't see anything now. So there we go. In history today, we're going to go through history. We had the Johnstown flood. Now, if you don't know what the Johnstown flood is, it is one of the tragedies, one of the largest catastrophes in the United States. Hello, Martha. How are you? Actually, maybe of the world. It's one of the largest natural disasters. It took the lives of 2,200 people here in a very small town in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Think about that. It happened in 1889, and a dam broke, and the river just came, the whole thing just came pouring down into this little town that was unsuspecting in the middle of the day. And it just crashed through this town and demolished it. 2,200 people in a small town in 1889. Think about that. That's a large portion of the town that was just whoosh, washed away in this huge flood that came down. Anyway, today's the day it happened. So if you don't know anything about it, I highly recommend doing a little research. There are some great documentaries on it. And not that it's, the greatest thing to read about, but, it's a good thing to know. Nova Scotia is what time? 8:09. Okay, yeah. So 8:09. Wait, are you an hour ahead of me? So you're not on Eastern time. Well, if you're not on Eastern time, what's it called? Is it called Nova Scotia time? Tell me it's not called Nova Scotia time. Tell me it's not called Nova Scotia time. Hey, Jessica, you're in Trinity, Alabama. How are things in Alabama? Are you by Mama Todd? I think she lives out that way. I love her. I just absolutely love her. Okay, also on this date in history, guess what debuted? Now, for those of you that are like millennials, you may not, well, you might. You might. You would be very young. Anyway, 1981, CNN debuted. I remember that. I remember the day that CNN went on the air. How old am I? Like, I remember them saying, like, news all around the clock. That's crazy. Nobody's going to want to hear that. And now we've just got news all the time. I don't want to hear it anymore. Blech. And then on this date in history in the United States of America in the year 2009, so not that long ago, General Motors, otherwise, GM Cars, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Okay. They got, rearranged and they got all the protection and everything and so on and so forth. Then they went back on the stock market 1 year later in the largest IPOs in history, which is the that when the company goes public, like the individual public stock options, I think is what it is, something like that. Anyway, that's when they can go on and people can buy their stocks. And so they did that. And then boom, it was like worth the most money. So 1 year they don't have anything. And then the next year they make a ton. No judgment. I'm just saying. Okay. Today, according to NPR, in Venice, Italy, if you are in Venice and you go to the Grand Canal at the Rialto Bridge, you too may see the water bright green. What am I talking about? Well, according to, like I said, NPR, the Great Rialto Canal, the river there, has been turned a bright green. Like the river is turned in Chicago during St. Patrick's Day every year. It's like that bright, effervescent, like green. Somebody dropped some green stuff into the canal in Venice. It's bright green, and who knows what's going to happen there. But the culprits are still at large. My guess is somebody is looking for a very small green man, but, I don't know anything about it. In the Florida Keys, if you are anywhere in Florida, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Okay, I don't know. I would have no. Hey, somebody on Facebook was like, "Hey," I don't know if that was just really good timing or what. But if you are in the Florida Keys, apparently, this dude Joseph DeTore. Has anybody heard of this? He on May 18th. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. One tabby cat. Thank you. On May 18th, he apparently broke the Guinness Book of World Records for staying underwater longer than anybody else. So he, at that point, was underwater for 79 days. I don't know if he's going to be coming out anytime soon because it seems as if he is pretty happy down there. He has been teaching online. He has like a whole little like house type of thing down there. And he has been doing this as a scientific, a scientific study for all this time to see what hi, Anne, how are you? To see, from Nigeria. Umar, hello. How are you in Nigeria? What time is it in Nigeria? That's what I want to know. It's 7:14 p.m. on Wednesday here. What is it in Nigeria? Hey, Washington State. So you're on Pacific time, Nigeria. So what is Nigeria, Pacific time, Washington State, goodness. Nigeria, I have no idea what time it is there. I'm very curious though. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Anyway, so Joseph DeTore, let's go back to the professor. He has been underwater this whole time. Goodness knows how long he's going to be down there. He's teaching science, technology, engineering. Science, technology, engineering, math, and he talks to thousands of students every single time, every day. Marcelia, yes, it's Pacific time. There you go. Okay, there you go. I don't know about Nigeria yet, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyway, so that's what Joseph DeTore is doing, and I'm not sure when he's going to be scheduled to pop up. But here's my question: would you do that? Would you not necessarily live underwater, but would you, for science, let's just say, go and live in someplace uncomfortable, whether it be in space, underwater, on the moon, on a desert island, on a boat? Like, would you be a part of a scientific experiment so that you could help further science? Anyone? One happy cat. Thank you. You're so kind. I appreciate that. All right. Edward, Nova Scotia, Prince Island, and Newfoundland are Atlantic time. Atlantic time. I'm horribly embarrassed to admit I didn't even know there was an Atlantic time. That makes sense though. Atlantic and then Eastern. Is that the way North America is? Atlantic and then Eastern? And then it goes like that? I went to college. I didn't say I did well. So, Sue, 12:16 a.m. is their time. Wow. Okay. Oh, you're in Quebec, Cassidy. Or was it Chastity? No, Cassidy. Okay, you're in Quebec. You're not a guinea pig, Paula. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. You would love to live underwater and space, but you're terrified of both. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. What about you? Terry? Could you do that? One tabby cat. Could you do that? Could you live in some sort of a weird thing, like a underground, or in our
house,
or our house, or like in space, or like some weird.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Good morning.
Well, I'm close enough.
Good morning. Yes, good morning. There you go. So I was just talking about Joseph Deturi.
Yes.
He lives in the Florida Keys. He's been living underwater for 79 days. On May 18th, he broke the Guinness Book of World Records for being underwater.
Is he in like some sort of a submersible thing? Or
yeah, he's in like a room that, we're all moving to Monica's. Come on, it'll be fine. I got a great backyard. You're going to have to camp.
Bring a tent.
Gonna have to bring a tent. But you know what? The weather's great. It's going to be fabulous. But yeah, he's got like some the tube apparently like goes down, and then there's like a room underneath the water.
Gotcha.
So he's been under there for 79 days. He's been teaching. He's been talking to people. He's been doing experiments about what it's like to live underwater and the pressure of it and all that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what it does to your body. I don't think I could do that. I don't think that I could do that. I could probably try and sit down with Bill Murray and try and figure out what the cards are, you know what I mean? What is that called? Telepathy?
ESP.
ESP. I could try and do something like that. Yes, Jillian, you are. I'm so excited. And I could do something like that where you know what? They didn't say how deep he was. That's an excellent question. I didn't ask.
I got my phone.
Oh, you've got your handy dandy phone. You look. Yeah. His name is Joseph Dituri. Dituri. Oh, Yep. And I'm almost done with my water. Holy moly. Has anybody been if you can't see the bottom, I'm not going in it either. Yeah, no, I'm not SpongeBob. I'm not SpongeBob.
Okay, so
that was good. Who said that? Who said that?
So this guy,
Goldie. Goldie goes, I'm not going underwater for that long. I'm not SpongeBob.
So this guy spent 28 years in the U.S. Navy. Retired as a commander. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Then he got a PhD in biomedical engineering. I guess he was really bored. With a focus on life support equipment design, high carbon dioxide environments, and hyperbaric and hypobaric medicine.
Well, this would be right along the lines with that.
100%, yes.
Yeah.
Numerous dive training manuals. Co-author of The Tao of Survival Underwater and the Navy Diving Manual.
Does it say how deep he is?
Oh, I'm just looking at who he is.
Okay, anyway.
And now I'll go back
and
see.
My gosh. Now you're going to go back. You could do it, Terry? Could you really? You could do that? You could stay underwater that whole time.
His nickname is Dr. Deep Sea.
Dr. Deep Sea.
Okay.
Dr. Deep Sea.
More than 20 feet below the surface of a Florida lagoon.
More than how many feet?
More than 20 feet below the surface of a Florida lagoon.
Okay.
One man is on a mission, says theguardian.org.
So it's not that deep. 20 feet? It does sound like a porn name. That's what I was thinking. Oh, it does sound like a porn name. But that's not really that deep, is it? Like, it doesn't. That's what she said. Oh, and we're talking about porn. That's terrible. Okay. But anyway, woo! It doesn't really sound as if. Stop with the porn star. I'm trying to get back on track here. Dosha, stop. So you're a bad influence on me.
Dr. Deep Pee-Pee?
Stop. Okay, anyway, speaking of pee-pees, the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile. Someone beat you to it. Oh, geez, that's terrible. That's terrible. The Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile, speaking of that, has been somewhat retired. Okay. They are trying out a new name for the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile. Are you ready for this? The Frank Mobile. Now, obviously, it's because none of us can say the Wiener Mobile without giggling.
They should have
Like,
named it.
none of us can say that.
They should have changed it to the Richard Mobile.
No, I mean, come on, none of us can say that without giggling. But they have 23 Wienermobiles en route, driving around, talking about wieners. So apparently they're going to have to do something. And they're trying out the Frank Mobile, and they're going to see how that goes. And then they're going to try and chase them all over to Frank Mobiles. I'm with you. If it's not the Wiener Mobile, it's not funny. Well, I don't want a Frank Mobile. Maybe a Franken Wiener, like at Halloween.
They're not Oscar Mayer Franks.
Right.
They haven't been Oscar Mayer Franks.
They've never been Oscar Mayer Franks.
130 years.
Yeah.
Or long. Let's see, how long has Oscar Mayer
They should hang
been
these nuts from the bumper. Oh my God. Could you imagine? That's funny. That is a lot of wieners, though. That is a lot of wieners. And then this is one of my favorite stories of the entire week. Okay. There is a baker out of El Paso, Texas. Oh, if you know her, just go in and give her a hug. Her name is Brianna Romero. She is a cake maker. They're not saying what the name of her company is, but she makes cakes. And her like signature thing is black frosting. Apparently she does like wedding cakes that have black in them, and that's kind of her thing. So when she got a request for a birthday cake that was an emo birthday cake, she really thought nothing about it. She thought that's really cool. She brought out the black frosting and she made this cake. The woman who had ordered the cake called her to double check and make sure that the cake was going to be delivered on time. And she said something about the characters that were going to be there. And the baker was very confused and took a moment and asked what the theme of the party was. And then, well, actually, I think she asked the age of the birthday girl. And then she asked the theme of the birthday party. And then she went into panic mode because the theme of the birthday was Sesame Street, and the birthday cake was supposed to be Elmo, not emo. And she ended up having to go to the grocery store, buy an Elmo cutout, stick it on the top of this black frosted cake, delivering it and saying, "I'm so sorry. I'm not going to charge you for the cake. Here's your Elmo cake. Sorry." Funny story. Granddaughter's 4th birthday, we had a black cake. It ended up being a really funny story. It ended up making NBC New York news. And congratulations to Brianna Romero, who may have had the coolest birthday cake of all time. Well, the granddaughter.
Wonder if she'd make us a Wienermobile cake to send to Dr. Pee-Pee.
One can dream, Jim. One can dream. Okay. What would you do? What would you do if somebody showed up to your granddaughter's birthday party that was a Sesame Street themed birthday party with a black cake and Elmo stuck on it. It said, "I'm so sorry. I thought it said emo."
So, funny thing happened with the phone message.
I hope you enjoy the cake.
My
Black
assistant
frosting.
will be typing everything from now on.
Exactly. Could you imagine everybody would eat black frosting? I mean, it's a funny story. I hope they have a sense of humor. I think they did. I think they laughed about it. And they were like, "Wow, okay, well, that's great," But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. He says, "Shut the door on her."
Could you imagine? Anyway.
I just needed a minute.
Just needed a minute. Students in Hemlock, Michigan on May 16th, they had a math test. And these are young kids, okay? Young kids. And they decided that they did not want to have a math test. So they reported that aliens had landed on their playground. Could you imagine? Aliens have landed on the playground. Anyway, apparently they called the police and everything and said that aliens have landed on the playground and they couldn't take their math test. And police got called out. They did, in fact, clear the playground. And the superintendent, Don Killingbrook, has assured the entire community that there were no aliens on the playground and the math test would go on.
That's pretty intelligent of them, because had they gone with the good old standard B threat, then half of them be in jail, and they still wouldn't have had to take the math test.
Yeah,
but
yeah, absolutely.
They would have also gotten a free tour.
Yes,
of the police
but
station.
for anyone out there, that is the wrong thing to do. What you should do is study for the math test and just take the math test.
Super easy.
Yeah, just study. It's way easier. It's just way easier. So anyway, can you get me some more water? I have a prop. Oh, okay. No, you gotta take a lid off. All right. Okay.
Dude, give me my water.
All right. I have a
Trying
prop.
to steal my water.
I have a prop.
You need a prop.
I have my prop coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a prop because and we're going to be talking about something. That's why I have the Johnny Depp. Oh, look at it changed again. What in the world is going on with this thing?
What changed?
The lights. Now it's like a softer light. I don't know.
It must have hurt me thinking it hurt my eyes.
It hurt my eyes. Hey, Emily, how are you? Used to fall asleep in French class. If I took French, I would have fallen asleep in French class too. No offense to anyone speaking French. It's just that I don't do languages well. I don't learn languages well. So my Spanish teacher was like, "You should drop out."
So I ever told you guys about my Spanish teacher? So my Spanish teacher was a French woman. I went to an all boys middle school. Okay. My Spanish teacher was a French woman who wore leather pants and owned a lingerie shop on the side.
What?
Yes. So we would.
That's like Greece or something.
I'm telling you. Okay. We spoke. I probably learned more French in the class than I did Spanish, because she was a little gullible. So probably at least once a week, she would come in and say, "Oh, I do not know which class is this," and we'd say, "En français, Madame Jones." And then she'd go, "Oh," and then starts rattling off about French.
Yep.
And
that sounds about right.
We just sat there stone-faced and tried not to have to answer questions. And
there we go. We go.
So the little bit of Spanish I do still speak has a wonderful combination of French and Pittsburghese accent thrown in. So it's completely pretty much unintelligible.
Nobody knows what he's saying. Nobody has any idea what he's saying most of the time. People in Flagstaff asked him if he was from Australia.
They did.
We have Kia on from Rotunda, New Zealand. You could have sounded like Jimmy, or Jimmy could have sounded like you, but he doesn't have any. Anyway, okay. I don't know if you know about this either. Wait, in Canada, French is almost mandatory in school.
Well,
yeah, there's a lot of people speak French there, so I can understand that. I think that probably Spanish will become required here in the United States, would be my guess. Hey Jackie, how are you? How are you? Okay. I want to make sure everybody knows that British IBM IT professional Ian Clifford, 50 years old. Check this out. He worked for IBM, and in September of 2008, he was put on a medical leave of absence. Here's the thing. He doesn't actually do his job. He doesn't work there. Okay. He hasn't since 2008. He's been on medical leave with mental health issues and stage 4 leukemia. And I put the parentheses there only because they're around the thing. I don't know what it was, the situation, but that's what they have. So he was put on leave, and he sued them recently because they haven't given him a raise since 2013. They're still paying him, but he hasn't had a raise since 2013. And he makes $68,000 a year. So, or 68,000 pounds a year, I guess, in the UK or England or whatever. So 68,000 pounds a year, I have a feeling is probably pretty good money. And so he sued them, and the judge said, yeah, I want that job too. And the judge said, you should be sued because they're paying you and you're not working for them. So you should be thankful with what you have, and said no and threw it out of court. He is appealing, but just so you know, I don't know what company we're all working for, but whatever one we're working for, I want to have a medical leave of absence.
That's just about $85,000 annually US.
85,000. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good salary for not working. I don't know for sure.
Hey, I'd sign up to take 2 of those jobs.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
And by the way, Oscar Mayer was founded in 1873.
Yes, it was. But the Wienermobile came about in, hold on a second. I have actually written this down. In 1936, the Wienermobile hit the road. Woo! And it began bringing people smiles all over the United States and probably North America, right? Or just the United States.
It says it became a national icon.
Oh, in 1936?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's when the Wienermobile hit the road. So there you go. That makes sense because the Wienermobile did it because they were like, what? All right, Hollywood gossip time. I don't know if anyone is following the Duggar family. That's the 700,000 children and counting. And then they went to that other show, Counting On. Some of the girls did. And then there's been this whole big kablooey because, they're part of the IBLP and blah, 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 blah. And now one of the girls has finally written a tell-all book that is, in fact, going to be scathing for the family.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but is that logo character a young lady with wiener arms?
I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Everyone, does this look like a woman with wiener arms? Does that look like a woman with wiener arms? Does it look like a woman? Ooh,
there you
go. There we go. Ooh.
Almost. There it is.
Does she look like a woman with wiener arms? I don't know if you can see. Just there. Whatever. Anyway, look, it looks like a woman with wiener arms, right? Hello, I'm a wiener armed woman. Wiener woman. Wiener woman. Oh my gosh. I hope she is Wiener Woman.
Speaking of
that would be funny. That would be funny. Oh no. Dang it. No, it wouldn't. There'd be some sort of big beef.
It'd be all beef.
It'd be a beef. She's pumped. I love it. But I love that. I mean, Wiener Woman and dress up like Wonder Woman and, spin around and have her. Yes, Emily, your husband is a meat guy. He's a butcher, correct? And she could have her special bracelets on, her wieners.
They shoot her wieners at people. I mean, this one goes south so fast.
Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Al Pacino. Everybody needs to congratulate Al Pacino. Seriously, he is 83 years old. He is the same age as my father.
Speaking of shooting wieners.
And his father, I think your dad's either
That's a year old.
a year old. Well, he just turned, right?
So you're saying there's still hope for
So
him,
there's
huh?
still, okay. Yeah, I'm saying there's still hope for you,
I could
sweetheart.
still have a
You
brother.
and your second wife are going to be real happy with that.
I could still have a brother.
Yeah, no, that's true. You can still have a brother. There you go.
Or
There you
sister.
go. Oh, Al Pacino's 29-year-old girlfriend. Is that right? 29-year-old girlfriend is pregnant. Yeah. Yeah. Red and yellow cape. Absolutely. Catch with mustard colors. Of course. Obviously.
No, so I'm trying to be good.
I know.
Me
I know.
too. Scroll one down. I love tuning in.
Did I just turn it off? Okay. I love tuning into the middle of these conversations. I know. I'm so sorry. It's a little convoluted. You know, it's a little bit crazy. Yeah, Tabby Cat. I don't know about that. Anyway, Al Pacino. Yeah, Al Pacino's 83 years old. His girlfriend is 8 months pregnant. So we're about to have a very young Al Pacino. 83. Wow. 41. I was 41 when Elizabeth was born, right? So yeah, I can't even imagine. No.
Yeah. That's the question. That's the statement there,
Yeah.
Stephanie. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ew.
And I said I had a prop. Guess what this is? This is a prop, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It is objection hearsay from Johnny Depp's trial, because 1 year ago today we were all watching that. Maybe not all of us, but a lot of us were watching the Johnny Depp trial and saying, she said what? Because today was the very famous quote of, she had a grumpy on the bed. She had a grumpy on the pillow and she left it for him to find a grumpy. So today is 1 year. And in honor of that, I kind of did a little research on Amber Heard. Guess where she is? She moved to Spain. Nobody's saying that she's trying to get out of Hollywood and like get away from all this stuff, but somebody may be saying that she's trying to just hide. When his ex took a bump, yeah, yes, exactly, same day, same day, yeah. So Amber Heard is in Spain. So if you see Amber, say cheers. Objection hearsay. There you go. Anyway, just saying.
So somebody before you started into the Amber Heard thing, somebody asked how Pacino did it. I'm gonna address that and say it was probably soaking.
Do you guys know what soaking is? Do you know what soaking is? I found out what soaking is. So apparently in the
in certain communities.
I can't say it on Facebook. I can't say it on Facebook.
They put one thing into another and then don't move. But then other people come around and bounce the bed around, causing motion. They come in
and get underneath the bed, causing motion.
So it's apparently not actually intercourse because nobody's moving. Things just happen to be in places, and then
they're just soaking.
Putting the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile in the steam oven.
Yes, Wilma. That's exactly right. WTF? Like what? Yes, exactly. That's exact. Yes. So that's apparently what the young kids have come up with.
Certain people have come up with
in the Amish community. Okay, yeah. Seriously. Yeah, I know this mess up, Stephanie. I know. That's why I told you. I mean, I wasn't just gonna leave that with Jen to myself. Come on.
Well, I finally found a good application for it. An 83-year-old not going to want to be, humping around too much. So that would be
could you imagine
an easy way for
Al Pacino? Come on in, guys. Let's get Let's get it going. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're never going to be the same again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Handmaid's Tale. Oh, yes. Oh, that's right. I think that is sort of like a hand. Oh, I wonder if that's not where they. I mean, I'm sure. I wonder if Handmaid's Tale, that's where they got it from. Yes, that's all they have. Yes, Tabby Cat. Yes, they just lay there and
The bed moves.
the bed moves.
What are you gonna do? The
Hi,
bed was
Christina.
moving.
How are you? I can't believe that. Anyway, okay. And the Mother of the Year award, by the way, goes to Jennifer Garner. I always knew she was awesome. I always knew she was cool, but she really just kind of really topped it at this one. Jennifer Garner's daughter, her youngest, Serafina, her youngest daughter, the middle child, wanted to go to Disneyland and with a bunch of her friends. And she went, and one of the friends that she took was Emmy Anthony. Who is that? Or M. Anthony. Who is that? That is Jennifer Lopez's daughter. So Jennifer Garner took her daughter and her daughter's stepsister and some friends to Disneyland. And she was the chaperone. She was there with them. She was taking pictures of them all together and riding rides with them and buying ice cream and doing all the stuff that moms do at Disneyland. And there you go. Yeah. Hey, Nadia, Andra, how are you? Yeah, so Jennifer Garner wins the Mother of the Year award. Yeah. She's just so cool. Right? She is just, I think that she's, I don't know. I think he really messed up. But not that there's anything wrong with Jennifer Lopez, but I just think that Jennifer Garner is so cool. I'm not in there, whatever. Obviously, he had a thing for Jennifer Lopez that he loved her forever. And it was
Jennifer Lopez.
With the taco kisses, my sweet taco kisses.
If you haven't watched the South Park episodes dealing with that relationship, that's where that comes from.
Oh my gosh, that is a funny episode. Cartman's hand becomes a Jennifer Lopez. Oh my gosh, so funny. She is a class act. Yeah, Jennifer Garner is really impressive, I think. I mean, she's obviously an amazing cook. She has a great sense of humor. She's a great mom. She just seems like honestly, she seems like a person that I could sit down with on a Friday night and be like, all right,
Jello, Kara.
Let's go ahead. Hey, Kara, how are you? Let's go ahead and have a cocktail and let's talk about our week. I could see that with her.
Did you ever get in contact with Kara before you didn't go?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just remembered that.
Yes, of course. I got
good.
I didn't just not go. Just not show. That would not be cool. Kara and I were supposed to get together. I was supposed to go to George Strait the other night with my mother. Very long story short, we were not able to go. And so Kara and I had been planning to meet up. We did not, obviously, because I didn't go to Ohio. And so
everybody's okay. It was snafu.
Yeah, it was not a big deal.
No health issues or anything like that. So
it just didn't work out. So I would never forget you, Kara. I would never forget you. I mean, how could I forget you? How could I ever forget you? So I'm excited to meet you, and I will meet you sometime. We will figure it out, and we will get together, and I don't know, we'll meet halfway or something. We'll do something. We'll have fun. We'll figure it out. Yes, the two Jennifers, at least Ben didn't have to worry about saying the wrong name ever. So there's that. I want to know, does anyone know if she wears the pink ring that he got her when they got engaged? Because she kept that pink ring. Remember?
So I would have too.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was a 7-carat pink diamond.
Pink diamond.
Yeah.
It was high color or high clarity as well.
It was a beautiful diamond, says Mr. Jeweler here. It was a beautiful diamond. And then I think when they got married this time, when they actually got married, I think that she has a purple diamond this time. Yeah. No, I don't think she did. Jillian, I think that she bought it from him. It was a big one, and it was a big, huge dispute, and she wanted that ring. and she bought it.
So
I think.
as of April 10th of 2022, according to HollywoodLife.com, while there are various rumors about what happened to the ring after Jen and Ben split up in 2004, her former publicist said he believes the pink diamond is still in her possession.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, Jen has never returned the ring.
Yep. Yeah, she never returned that ring. And I just think that she just loved it forever. And that was it.
Here's one that says a source tells us that Lopez, in her ultimate farewell to the relationship, has decided to return her much talked about $2.5 million, 6.1 carat pink diamond Harry Winston engagement ring, closing the door on any possible reconciliation.
Okay, what year was that? What year was that?
It does not say.
Well, good to know that Jennifer Lopez, the wife of Ben Affleck, at some point was rumored to have put an end to any hope of their reconciliation by returning the 2.5 carats pink. 6.1 carat, 2.5 million.
2.5 million.
2.5 million, 6 carat diamond, pink diamond ring. I know the media has no idea what they're talking about most of the time. It's crazy. The stuff that you see in the media is nuts now. And there's like you're at something and you see it, you know what happened, and then you go home and you see it on the news and you're like, that's not what happened. I was there. That's not what happened. It's nuts. It's crazy. I'm just not watching any of that stuff anymore. I have said no. Now, speaking of no, it's a word that I'm going to hear a lot in the next couple of weeks here. Who has someone out of school and who is going to have a last day of school sometime this week? Us. And what are you planning on doing with your kids for the summer? Anyone have any ideas? Anyone do anything fun? Hey DL, how are you? Oh, we have your cookie. We gotta be doing the cookie. Which actually reminds me, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go actually grab the cookie. Don't go anywhere, okay? Jimmy, entertain everybody.
I need some balls to juggle. Let's see here. So I'm looking at old Ben and Jen here, and apparently her J-Lo's current engagement ring is also right around 6 carats, but it's a green diamond.
Oh, there we go. It's the green diamond.
And looking at the picture, it's more of a yellowish green, which is good because if it was truly green, like green, it would most likely be radioactive and eventually kill her. Because radioactivity gives diamond a green color. So if you don't know, diamonds get their colors from impurities within the crystalline structure. Stretching back a little too far in the old brain to remember what exactly causes what, but they do know what different elements introduced into the system a mile below the surface, a couple 100,000 degrees and pressure and all that stuff. What causes the different colors to occur? So. Little entry into Jim's former life as a jeweler. Everybody have a nice Memorial Day. I hope so. We did. It was a fun weekend at camp. Got a couple of rounds of golf in, a bunch of time in the pool. Ate too much, drank too much. Not much, Kara. How are you doing? More singing, please. I knew a girl from Kalamazoo. Does anybody remember that one? No. How about I'm from the town with a great football team? Ba, 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 ba. Anybody know the Pittsburgh polka?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm digging deep in the repertoire here.
Yeah, I guess so. People are like dropping out like flies.
Yeah, we're down to 3 on each.
Oh my gosh, are you really?
No.
I'm trying to keep the.
Yeah, you gotta take a run at it when they're frozen.
What does DL say?
I don't know. Yeah, Julie says earplugs, please. And we're done Friday. Where is D-Lo?
She's on TikTok. She's on there somewhere. D-Lo.
D-Lo. Do-do-do-do-do. There's D-Lo. I don't see her. So
maybe she left.
She might have popped off. Hi.
Okay, well, I gotta show it to you.
Yeah, this cookie is stupendous.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I still have all my toes.
Oh, I'm so glad to see that.
The
Okay,
right direction.
look at this. It's a hostess. I'm sorry. It's a hostess. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it.
That's what she said.
Ted Lasso? No, but I feel like he's the guy. He's like Ted Knight from Soap or from Mary Tyler Moore. Was that his name, Ted Lasso, or something like that? What was his name? Anyway, back to the cookie. I don't know. It is. Look at this. Come on.
Should I go get the?
Come on.
The young taste tester.
Yeah, she's gonna kill me if I eat this.
Yeah, that's why I was.
All right, we better also. Should I break it? I should come to Canada. I would love to come to Canada. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try and break it. I think I could probably do it. Oh crap. Okay. Oh crap. Uh-oh. I don't. Oh crap. Okay, here we go. Here, ready? Is that good? Did that come out good? Oh my gosh. Look at that cookie. Look at that. Look at D-Lo. Look at this. Are you for real right now? Yes, I'm absolutely for real right now.
Hey,
Oh, right, Tabby? Oh my gosh. I'm going to give you some. Hold on. Hi, Kara. Give me some. She says, look at this.
Oh, it's too cold.
I know it's so cold, but look. Oh my gosh. It is just. Okay, look.
Put it in the microwave.
I'm Elizabeth. I put it in the microwave. Here.
Sorry.
Here, put this in the microwave. I was going to take a bite, but you like donuts. I do like donuts, Kara. I think everybody likes donuts, but she just took maybe 10 seconds. D-Lo, I had that thing in the well, I just took it out of the freezer. So you have to take that into account. So then I did 30 seconds, and then I did another 30 seconds, and then I did another 30 seconds, and it was that. I'm sorry, 15 seconds, the 15 seconds, and then 15 seconds, not 30 seconds. So 15, 15, 15. So it's 45 seconds all together. But yeah, I love donuts. I love donuts. Cindy loves donuts too, Kara. Just letting everybody know. Just so everybody's aware here. I think we all love donuts. Donuts are good. Donuts are so good. Wait, maple donut cookie? Shut the front door. You have a maple donut cookie? I have one cookie after this. I have the banana split cookie. That was this. I'm saving that one for the last one because I have never seen a banana split cookie before in my life. So, whoops, what did you just do here, sweetheart?
Sorry.
Oh, hi, Gia. How are you, honey? Okay. So,
I don't know if it's
warm or not, but it is. It looks really good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. And she whispers, I'm bringing some tomorrow. Yes, Gia, you can have some tomorrow. Look at that. That is ridiculously good. That looks like a mountain of chocolate. It's a hostess. No, not that piece. That is a ginormous piece.
Mom, I wasn't going to eat it all.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, criminy. Here. You're not going to eat it all? Are you sure? Here's the top of it. Oh. Okay, ready? Jimmy, you got to grab a piece here because I'm just going to eat it.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Oh my God! I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. They're like light and fluffy and dense and like thick. And then like Emily, it is D-Lo cookies. It's DLOCOOKIE. Is it S?
Nope.
No, just one singular. Just you'll need one.
This thing is dirty.
It's
Oh my god, it's good.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to lick, but it's if you come to Nova Scotia, I will bring D-Lo cookies and you give me the grand tour. Nancy, I'm sorry. It's so good. Don't rush through your dinner. Eat it nicely and digest. And, there you go. Ice cream. Oh, that's what we need. Why didn't you say something before, D-Lo? That's a great idea. I know. I need to be her spokesperson. I kind of am her spokesperson without really her knowing it. I mean, she just was like, and May goes, oh, look, there's that loud mouth from TikTok. And I was like, yes, I am. And now here we are. I love the cookies. I love her. I love the cookies. I love her. Did I mention the cookies are fantastic? Oh, I know. Ice cream sounds so good. Oh my god. I mean, they're like that little.
Dad, is this one supposed to come out?
Mm,
Wait. Is that an adult tooth or is that a baby tooth?
I'll move your finger and look at it. Yeah, probably.
Because it's really wiggly, and I almost lost my tooth.
Well,
I'm not a dentist, and I didn't sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so I'm not 100% certain, but
okay.
I'm going to say that if you're 10 and a half years old and one of your teeth is loose, it's probably one that's supposed to come out.
This thing is so good. Jody, you've no idea. I mean, yes, it is. I think it is a baby one, Emily, but you just never know because she could be the one who was like, oh, hey, I want another.
My cat just ran full force into the front door.
I'm sorry. But Lizzie is definitely a child who's like, I can get an extra $5 at the arcade. I'm going to pull out my adult tooth.
100%. 100%.
So I always ask, is that an adult or is that a baby tooth? Just in case, because you just never know. Yes, I'm so glad you walked up to me, Cindy, because Cindy was the one who actually came up to me. D-Lo was like just sitting at the slot machine.
The what?
At the slot machine. The slot machine. And so Cindy walked up to me and she was like, you were in the restroom. And I'm standing there and she walked up to me and said,
in the restroom.
No, I didn't do that. I'm not doing the Monica sign language for you being in the restroom. And I was chasing your cat was chasing a laser light, not me. And so anyway, Cindy walked up and she said, are you on TikTok? And I said, yes. She said, oh, she thought she recognized you. And I was like, yeah. And then I went running up to her and I hugged her. And she said she was there for cookies. And I was like, okay. Like that. I was very baffled by that. But what she didn't say was that she was D-Lo. Are you for real right now?
I didn't try to wiggle it.
It just came out. Okay. You're bleeding.
So,
Daddy, could you?
yeah, I'm going to go.
I didn't even try to wiggle it.
So Elizabeth just had her tooth come out.
I'm just the grandmother.
I'm just the mother who can't handle that. D-Lo, you get nervous? You're D-Lo cookie. People get nervous around you. You don't get nervous around other people.
And your cookies get
Yeah.
nervous around people.
And yes, exactly. And your cookies get nervous around people. But you don't get nervous around people. Your cookies get nervous around you. Because you're D-Lo. You're like, D-Lo cookie. I take it you don't do well with blood. No, I don't. I don't do well with blood. It's I don't do well with her blood in particular. But rest assured, I'm not I don't like any blood. I'm not just saying that I don't like hers, but in particular, I really don't like hers, but I don't like any blood whatsoever. It had nothing to do with the cookie. No, it had nothing to do with the cookie. No, the cookie is phenomenal. Yes.
And yummy besides.
Yes. Just, did you have a piece yet?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Jimmy gave me just barely a taste.
Would you like more than a taste?
Well, I'm not taking food from my child's mouth.
Well, it's not remember eating more. And your granddaughter wants to take a bunch of it to school tomorrow. I can't even talk. This is so rich.
Oh, no, it's good.
I don't even know what I was saying, Mom.
You got it from me, and I'm sorry about that.
D-Lo, I can't wait for next year for the next Cheer Choice Awards. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go. Emily, it is a cookie that is like it's a cookie, okay? But it's like, you know, like the best part of the cookie is the inside where it's really thin usually, because it's like the part that's like, it's not uncooked. I'm not saying that at all. It's just like the soft part of the cookie, but it's dense, but it's light, but it's thick, and it's just amazing. Hi, Amanda. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. It's like a cookie cake. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like a cookie cake. It is like, it's like cookie dough. It's absolutely, yes, like cookie dough. That's exactly right. But it's not uncooked cookie dough. It is cooked cookie dough. It is, you're just going to have one. I mean, they're just phenomenal. I can't, and they weigh like a pound a piece. So it is, this one cookie will last my family an entire week, except that Elizabeth plans on taking it to school tomorrow, which will last her class like half a day. So last week of school, you know, I don't just send them, you know, just, I don't even know why they're going. Honestly, I don't know why they're going. Tomorrow they're cleaning out cubbies and signing yearbooks and like.
No, that's Friday.
No, what's tomorrow?
Thursday.
Gobbledygook.
It's what?
Tomorrow they're.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's a prostitute.
From a D-Lo cookie.
From a D-Lo.
No, it wasn't
It
from
was
a
not
D-Lo
from a
cookie.
D-Lo cookie,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
No.
I was just keeping the blood and it ripped out.
She was what?
It doesn't matter. It wasn't from a D-Lo cookie.
No, it wasn't.
Just so happened she had a D-Lo cookie in her hand when it occurred.
Had nothing to do with the D-Lo cookie. Although my mother did actually have a tooth come out one time from cotton candy. So it can happen. My mom did that, and then my Aunt Peggy lost a tooth in mashed potatoes, but she swallowed it. And it was never seen again. It was gone.
Monica, they're going to think we have a really interesting family.
They
We
already
do
know
have
we
a really interesting family.
Yeah. That's why most of them are here. 'Cause
Exactly.
What do you mean, most of them?
That's why they're all here. They're all joining us because we do have an interesting family.
Oh,
You know?
Well, did you-
Exactly.
did you tell them that Ray and Scott were just
Nope,
here?
I didn't tell them that. The last cookie drop sold out in 2 hours. It took 2 whole hours? Oh my goodness. We should try and top that. We should try and get it out in an hour. When is your next cookie drop? I know you have one coming up like soon here. Yes, I know. You are amazing. She drops cookies and she's like, okay, here they come. And then she's like, boom. And then the cookies drop and she posts it all over social media, and the orders go flying in. Boom, 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 boom. And she sells out like that. 2 hours took her to sell out the last bunch. So when she drops, you got to get in there quick. I do have an interesting family. You absolutely can join it, Petra. Good luck to you. You will be assigned a color and be given a box of rations and a flint. When you enter the ring of Turner. I'm going to do great. All the best to you. Not that I need it. I'm going to do great. You have news. You are just dedicating your full time. Are you really? You're putting in your notice tomorrow? Okay, Dila, look, I know that you're scared, and I know that this is probably a big jump, but the window of opportunity is only open for so long, and you've had it open. You've been working on building that window and getting that window frame just perfect. So you better go through it. You better jump because you got it, girl. It's going to be amazing. Look at you, what you do. 2 hours. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see where you are 1 year from now. I just can't wait. We're going to remember this day 1 year from now. And it's the night before you gave notice. You'll always remember that. And 1 year from today, we will be back here. And
your boss isn't a follower.
Yeah, your boss is a follower. You know that? Surprise! Whoops! But we'll come back and see where you are a year from now. My guess is you'll be opening like a not a storefront, but maybe like a warehouse or a building or something like this. That's my guess. Like a franchise type of, like not a franchise, but yeah, exactly. You're gonna have something like that. You get me as a second mom, absolutely, Petra. Come on down, join the crazy family. The door is always open. It's Monica's open house. Door's always open. Kettle's always on. You are welcome anytime. You never know who's going to be here.
We'll leave the lights on for you.
We'll leave the lights on. That's like a Motel 6, isn't that?
Yeah.
We'll leave the lights on for you. But no, really, we will. We'll leave the light on for you. Come on.
Paint the roof red. And...
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
Is you supposed to put body lotion on her face?
No, that's for your body.
She said it burns, and I told her don't do it.
Yeah, no, don't put body lotion on your face, honey. You put face lotion on your face. Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's called body lotion.
Lotion, yeah.
And face cream. And I mean, is it like Dove? I mean, like, what is it? Is it Dove or it's not gonna kill her, but at the same time, she might have really dry skin. I don't know. I really haven't paid attention to her skin.
Who's that?
Gia. I didn't notice her skin was particularly dry.
I would say no.
I don't remember. Yeah. Okay. You've been doing cakes and cupcakes for 33 years.
I know,
and you're just now starting to doing full time. Congratulations.
No, I came out. There's a grown-up tooth coming in already.
Well, that's what happens.
Right.
That's probably right.
That's probably why her grown-up tooth pushed it right out. There you go.
Your mouth's like a Pez dispenser, Lizzie. The next one pushes the old one, or the first one out.
Your mouth is like a Pez dispenser?
Mm-hmm.
I understand what
one
you're saying.
pushes the next one out.
I understand what you're saying, but it really like a Pez dispenser?
Well, I mean, I could have said it was like the thing you put into a pew to make the
no.
Come
but
out,
like,
because that does
you
the same thing.
You could have said like it's like a can of soup at the grocery store, or we got really cool soup can holder things. Like we got really organized like 1 week.
So
and
it's telling my daughter that her mouth is like a soup can dispenser. It is not nearly as much fun as telling her that her head's like a Pez dispenser.
I guess not. And actually, she probably has a better frame of reference for a Pez dispenser than she does a soup dispenser.
Especially since she loves Pez and doesn't love soup.
Right. Doesn't love soup, which is weird because it's my favorite food group. I love soup.
Well, Pez is part of Elizabeth's favorite food group.
True. Sugar, syrup, honey.
Yeah.
What is it? Sugar, syrup.
Candy canes.
Candy canes. Candy corn. Candy canes, candy corn, syrup, sugar. Do you remember the movie Elf when Will Ferrell is like, oh yes, I stick to the major food groups of Elf, and I, eat this. Essence Festival is coming up. What is the Essence Festival?
Candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
Candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
4 food groups.
There we go.
According to Elf.
There we go. Okay, I'm so sorry. DL, what is Essence Festival? You would greet here with all the festivals and stuff we have. Oh, I love that. I love festivals. I love outdoor stuff like that. I love all that stuff.
She's got these awesome festival outfits. They're like strappy and don't have anything, like neon stuff in her hair and glow sticks and.
No, not at all. I don't do any of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, different kind of festivals.
What are you talking about? Wendy, did I see your comment? Oh, Wendy, I have no idea. Girl, no, I did not. Did I see your comment? No. It's too far back. Jamie Sue!
Hey, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. But I was just thinking about you the other day. Hands Across America was in 1986, and Jamie Sue and I were standing together in Venice Beach or in Santa Monica, and we were at my dad's house, and we were singing Hands Across America with my dad. We stood outside in the street and did that. Do you remember that, Jamie? We just had the anniversary the other day. Jamie Sue's on. Do you want to say hi, Mom?
Jamie.
Oh, my mom's running over now. My mom.
Jamie.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Here we go. Hi, Jamie. Where are your girls these days?
She'll come up in just a second. She'll come up. So Jamie spent just as much time at my house as she did at her home when we were in high school. And my mother, when we moved, I think that she probably was going to miss Jamie more than she was anyone else. So,
Well, it's because you and Jamie were close friends, and it was fun when she would come, and her mom and I were friends, and we did a lot of country dancing together.
they were wild women.
Yes,
Wild
we were.
single women on the loose.
Single women.
Boot scooting.
Oh, I think Jamie's off now.
She must have just poked in.
She must have just popped in and said hi, and then because there's a 30-second delay, so like people come on and they're like, "Oh, she's not saying anything to me," and then they keep going, and then I see them. So yeah, that also means that if you come on and I don't see you for for a minute or two, that's okay. Oh, there she is. There's hi, Mom. She's on here. Oh, Lizzie, that's awful.
Look at her.
That's a tooth.
Jamie, you missed all the excitement. Elizabeth just pulled a baby tooth.
Jamie Sue is my best friend from high school. And she is somebody that Mommy and Nanny spent a lot of time with.
I'm sure
Everyone
everybody's
is so excited to
super happy
see
that
your
they showed you
tooth.
that. Here, Lizzie, I'll show you who they are. They're on the side of the refrigerator.
Oh, Jamie's on the side of the refrigerator. Yes, we have a picture of you on the side of the refrigerator. I think it's of you and the girls and Phil and Daleen. I think that you're all in it.
I think Daleen needs to have a great big hug from me.
Give your mom a hug. I think that your sister was out there. I think Marie was out there. Is she building a house on your property? I wasn't sure what was going on with that. It was a little confusing. But I think are they building a house somewhere? Somewhere out there? Somewhere out there. Like a mouth, someone saying a prayer.
Okay,
All right.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm leaving you
Sorry.
now, Jamie. When Monica sings, I have to leave. That's like the notice to leave the room, Mom.
Mom?
I wasn't supposed to tell her that, was I?
That's not true. Mom, are you insinuating that there's like a signal, like we have a code word? Or are you insinuating that my singing is so bad I'm running you out of the room?
Put a sock on the doorknob.
What?
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 What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, geez. He's an idiot. I mean, he's cute, but watch out. Watch your little toes. I don't want to scoot on you. Okay. You're not building a house, just bought some land. Okay, they bought land by you so they could come out and be close to Mom and everything. I bet that's really cool. That's really cool. Please tell them I said hello. And I hope they are doing well. I saw them obviously on Facebook for about, the 3 pictures I saw them in, and I was like, they look great. Marie looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. And
would you get your finger out of that cookie? She said.
Do you brush your teeth after you?
I think she said no.
I mean, I thought about using a finger to explain what I was thinking, but look, this is my cookie.
But
There's my cookie.
just stop it. That's gross.
I thought you were sharing with me.
You can have some cookie
Well, can I
from
get
that
cake
side.
for it?
No, that's Lizzie's. She'll not be happy with that, but you could fight her for that. Go ahead. Talk about Fight Club. You know, talk about Fight Club. Watch yourself on here. Don't step on it.
I won't.
Okay. And seriously, that is Lizzie's, so don't steal it from
Don't
her.
abscond with it.
Yeah, she will kill you. Like
That's
really
a
will.
joke, Facebook.
Not me. She loves me.
I know. No, she would not be happy with you if you did that.
I wouldn't.
She is awesome, isn't she, D-Lo? She's awesome. She is. Oh, you want me to create an album? So, Petra, just so you know, my daughter, when I start singing, goes, "Oh gosh, can you please stop? Can you stop? It's terrible. It's embarrassing." And I'm like, I thought it was pretty good. And she's like, "Well, you're wrong. You're wrong." Ugh. So, no matter what, I'm not creating an album unless it's just to bother her. Like
That could be worth
maybe for her birthday gift.
There you go.
Maybe we should give her a birthday gift, and I should record an album of songs, like her favorite songs, all the ones that she like. You know, you said forever, and I drive alone past your street.
And,
Your street.
and the cover art could be my head.
It's the stickers. It's all the stickers, and then she could just peel them off and
So I could
put them anywhere.
press my face into a piece of glass.
Yeah.
And then that would be the cover art on the CD.
into a window of a car, for driver's license. That's her favorite song, or it was anyway. So you could be in a car. Yeah. You could sing. Your daughters tell you you can, but then they tell me when you do that you're embarrassing them. Oh, well, at least they tell you that you can sing. My daughter says, "No, you can't sing. You're terrible. You sound awful, Mom. You're embarrassing me." Now, the fact that I said that about my mother when I was young is completely beside the point. What's really important here is let's focus on what she says to me.
It's a shame we can't take her to karaoke.
Right. Oh.
Oh, I'll bet you they're going to have karaoke at camp.
I bet you they will. Oh, I bet you they will. Oh, that'd be fun. Well, I think that Missy and her husband, who I can't remember his name, but he seems very nice. I think that they have a karaoke machine. Brinley's mom and dad.
If it's not as good as Joey JoJo's was, I'm out.
Joey Jojo was a friend of ours in Flagstaff, Arizona, who owned the Chinese restaurant. He was from Hong Kong, and he had a huge karaoke setup there. I mean, it was some serious business.
Like he bought a karaoke setup in Japan
Yeah.
and brought it over and set it up in his restaurant.
Yeah, and it's like serious business there, like serious. And these people would come in after the restaurant had closed. Everybody that worked there after the restaurant closed would take off all their stuff and start singing karaoke.
Not nude.
No. Just no. Just their aprons and stuff, like they're nobody was nude. Nobody was nude. Everybody was fully clothed. And then if you are drunk when you are singing, everybody sounds good. It's wonderful.
This
Yes.
machine was awesome because it had for the time a giant screen. It was probably like a 35-inch TV screen, and it would have the words on it, and then behind the words were like women in kimonos walking over bridges under cherry trees with the blossoms falling.
The blossoms falling. And then
so you're like singing Fade to Black by Metallica, and there's this woman carrying a parasol walking down the beach in a kimono, and you're just dying. It was so funny.
How are you? Oh, you're at your friend's house in Oregon. That's awesome. Yeah, poor Joey. He had all these like fantastic songs that then would have these very interesting lyrical backgrounds of women walking on the beach and throwing pebbles, and then there's like we will rock you, flipping the stone upon the water. It was so
like
funny.
Hands up to Mount Fiji.
Absolutely. So funny. Absolutely funny. But really, I mean, he could sing. He actually was like some sort of.
He was a Broadway performer in Hong Kong.
There you go.
In Hong Kong's version of Broadway. And came to the States and brought his family, and mom and dad and wife and everybody worked in the restaurant with him. And oh boy, did he make good food.
Oh, he made amazing food. And when I met Jim, that's where he took me on my first dates, on our first date. Sorry, I always do that. My first date, our first date. And he was there too. And we went there, and they came out and said, don't order off the menu. We've got you covered. And they just started bringing food out.
He said, Joey said, what do you like? I'll make you special. And we're like, oh, Joe, we could just order off the menu. It's fine.
Like,
He's like, no. Do you like shrimp? And we're like, yeah.
Sure. And then
out came this insane.
Oh, like it was like a volcano
insanely
of
good
shrimp
dish.
I don't even. And then they kept bringing food, and I was like, no, stop, please, please stop. I cannot possibly eat anymore. And the drinks were flowing. This was a first date, and we discussed everything you're not supposed to discuss on a first date. We were drinking. We talked about religion and politics and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know. I just knew.
All the things that you could talk about back then.
All things you could talk about back then, but they always said you don't discuss on a first date. You don't bring these things up.
I disagree wholeheartedly. Find out
obviously because we discussed them all.
Find out where you stand, and if you're going to spend the rest of your life battling with each other every 4 years.
Yeah, Jimmy was like, okay, so look, this is what I need to know. I have a checklist for you. Do you like Metallica? Check. Do you like to eat Chinese food? Check. Do you like to eat fast food? Check.
See you, Chris. Safe travels.
Hey, Chris, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining us. Absolutely. When we come back to Vegas, we will definitely hook up with you. It was a great time. And Dila will be there as well, I have a feeling, because we're going to be back there as well. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Yeah, so that was the way it was, and there we go. Now, like I said, it is it's the bottom of the hour right now. I have just a little bit of water left. I'm going to do my final and third bottle of the evening. This is much smaller than my other glasses, which is why I'm going to have 3 instead of like 1.5. And I wanted to let you know, as we all talked about earlier, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. It is the very last day of Mental Health Awareness Month. If this is something that you are struggling with, if you are unhappy with something, if you look in the mirror and you're not really happy with the person looking back at you, whether it's the inside or the outside, please, you are not alone. There are so many people struggling right now. It is not anything that is to be embarrassed about or ashamed of or anything like that. Actually, in this day and age, I don't think there's anybody that doesn't have anything going on with them. So if you are one of the weirdos that doesn't have anything going on with you yet, and you are here to recognize that you need something going on with you now, please give me a call and let me know that you are searching for something, and I can get you in touch with somebody that can, get you on the right path and help you maneuver through what could be a very difficult obstacle course. So I'm always available to reach out to. I may take a little bit of time to get back to you, but I am always available. And I wanted to leave you with a couple of things. Number one is a single leaf working alone provides no shade. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? If you want to provide shade and you are all alone, you can't do it. You need other leaves to help you. So be sure that you go out and you find your other leaves, ask for help, and don't be embarrassed by it, okay? And then I want to also leave you with the 6 things that you should be aware of for the end of the month. Okay, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, the last day of it. And the 6 reminders for you. Number 1, it's okay to make mistakes. People don't remember that we all start in the beginning. We all make mistakes. That's how we learn. Even Einstein made all kinds of mistakes, including what was that line from like National Anthem? Oh, geez. National Treasure, where he says, Einstein said that he found 900 and some thousand ways to not make a light bulb. He wasn't discouraged by the fact he hadn't made the light bulb yet. It was the 10,000th time he tried. That's when he learned how to make it. You just keep going, okay? It's okay to make mistakes, all right? Number 2, you are not broken, okay? Bending is not broken. Laying down, pausing, waiting, that's not broken. If you get back up and you try again, you are not broken. You are just paused, okay? Number 3, things can get better. Every day, you can make something better. Whether it is you brush your teeth today, you brush your hair today, you drink water today, you smile today, you look in the mirror today, do something for yourself today, okay? You can get better every single day. Baby steps are still forward motion. They still get you to where you're going, okay? Number 4, trust yourself and the journey. You may not be where you want to be yet, but that word that is important in that sentence is yet. Just keep going. No matter what, you did not come this far to just get this far. Nobody got to here and said, well, that was awesome. I'm done. Just keep going. You got this. Okay. It's not easy. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody told you life was fair. And if they did, they lied to you. Should have been your first indication. Life isn't fair. It's okay. Just keep going. All right. Number 5, vulnerability is courageous. Remember that. Opening yourself up and saying to somebody, I'm vulnerable, really being vulnerable to someone, that is very courageous. That is not something that should be taken lightly, and don't count yourself short, okay? And number 6, you deserve unconditional love. You deserve it. And if you aren't getting it, don't stop looking for it. You deserve it, okay? It's okay to say, I don't have it yet. I'm not happy with where I am now. I haven't accomplished my goal yet. I'm still on the way. I'm still learning. So remember that everyone goes through all 6 of those. It's a reminder to everyone. Keep going. Okay? You got this. Mental health is something that we all struggle with, every single one of us. And I'm really glad that the stigma is a little bit lifted so that everyone can hopefully get the help they need without any shame. All right? It is 8:28 right now. It is the last day of May, and I hope that you all have a fantastic evening. If there's anything that you want to add, Jimmy?
Somebody just posted a...
Oh, yes, Stephanie, Wellness Together. Absolutely. So there are all different... Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. There are a million different groups that you can get in touch with. If you are outside of the United States, I can still get you in touch with somebody, okay? So don't think that you can't get help if you're outside the United States. I even know people in Canada. Because Canada, Newfoundland, anyway. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you coming on by. Be sure to use kind words with yourself and with others. And we will be back on Saturday night for the Saturday Night Shot Society. We're going to be live from camp. There will be no more school. I have absolutely no idea what Elizabeth will be doing. My guess is there will be candy involved and a very hyper little girl running around behind us. So be prepared for that. Have a fantastic week. Use kind words with yourself and with others, like I said. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.